Hello and welcome, everybody. Today is game three of this three-game series, rather, against the Chi-Town White Sox. After this, we have a three-game series of Cleveland, and then we're at home for two against the Colorado Rockies and the last place Kansas City Royals. Now, just one win separates us from the Royals, so if they win and we lose, we are now sole owners of the bottom of the AL Central Division. We're only 5 games away from the White Sox, 7.5 from the Tigers, and then 10 games out of the lead and Cleveland. You guys know the deal. We've seen it happen again late in the game. The Twins blow a lead. Well, actually, we got the tie, but then we give up a run in the 17th inning, as this one almost goes 18. But the single and the run scored. Let's see. Player of the game is Ryberg. 3 for 7, had the best batting average of the whole entire day. Peters pinched hit, he went 0 for 1, and not Gonzalez. Tevin Fair pinch hit. Look for this lineup to be different for this last game. A lot of guys that aren't usually in the rotation will be batting because just because of how long this game went and how tiring it was. So we are 12-21 on the season, going up against the now above 500 Chicago White Sox at 17-16. We, of course, tie it in the top of the ninth. And our bullpen holds until the 7th inning where the crumble happened. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment as we're ready for first pitch out here in this 7-10 season finale. Let's do this. Let's get a win. Arf, arf, arf. And hello and welcome to this series finale against the Chicago White Sox. Overcast skies.
Your 2017 Chicago White Sox
take over here as we are in danger of slipping to the bottom of the division here, a divisional matchup against the Chicago White Sox. So Corey Luebke will get the start in 6 games. He's 2-2, 7.76 ERA with 26 2/3, 45 hits allowed, 6 walks, 27 strikeouts, and a 1.91 WHIP. Today the lineup looks very different as Tevin Fair steps in, 1 for 6 in the series with a single.
Left fielder, number 2.
Here's Tevin Fair's first at bat. He will shortstop chop out for the first out of the inning. And behind him, we got Jesse Peterson.
Number 22.
Or Nehemiah Rosu, sorry. Richard Salty, Josh Fitzer, Peterson, Lee Nyland, Peters, Fritchie. So the notables out of the lineup today due to tiredness are Justin Lewis, Luis Gonzalez, Miguel Axberg, and others. So Nehemiah Rosu, 6-game hitting streak, 9 for 24 with a 375 average in that time. So he's doing very good. Of course, today, Luebke will come at us with 2 fastballs, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Nehemiah Rosu, first pitch, chopped foul. Strike 1 on the changeup. That changeup has been such a hard pitch to hit for some reason for the Minnesota Twins bats. Oh, Nehemiah Rosu takes one just under the gluteus maximus.
Batting third.
And quickly we have a runner at first, although it didn't seem to hurt him too much. Ooh, right there. Now, when he stretched, that was the foot that or the leg that he stretched, so the muscles were tightened up a little bit, so that had to hurt a little bit more. So, Randy's a doctor all of a sudden. Richard Salty will chop one into right field for a base hit, and quickly we have 2 aboard here with 1 out in the first inning. So looking up here, here's the pitch track right across the middle.
Josh.
And here's Josh Fitzer. I was going to say, Richard Salty, no stranger to hitting home runs in this ballpark, but neither is Steve Nyland, and Josh Fitzer's due up now. In the last 5 games, he's 5 for 23, going 217 in that span. He has 4 home runs on the season And here we go. So Josh Fitzer. First pitch slider down low, strike one. And looking to get on base here. Kind of change the outcome of this game just a tiny bit. And it pops up on the second baseman. We could have sent the runner home, but Nehemiah Rozu stays at third. And we have bases loaded situation.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
For Jesse Peterson, who no stranger to home runs this year as well, as he has hit 5. We'll get his batting information shortly here for the game. Maybe not. Jesse Peterson, big fly ball. Not deep enough to send the runner, so Nehemiah Rozu will stay at third. Bases loaded, coming up for, I do believe, Stephen Nyland.
The designated hitter, Travis.
No, Travis Lee, sorry. For the series, he's 2 for 7 with a double. Grand slam situation. Travis Lee. First pitch changeup, saw it the whole way and just swung on top of it, strike one. So Travis Lee has some recent struggles after starting off one of the hottest bats in the major league. At 1 point, tied for third. Has cooled off, but he'll hit a base hit here. That will score 1 and 2 across the plate as we welcome back the Minnesota Twins lead here in Chicago White Sox.
Third baseman.
Or against, so a 2 RBI single for Travis Lee as Richard Salty and Nehemiah Rozu scored from third and second respectively. So here's Stephen Nyland. Of course, no stranger to home runs in this ballpark. Let's see if he can do it again here. 5-0 lead going into the first would be good. Or into the second. Fouled away with power, Stephen Nyland. 2 home runs, all hit in one game here earlier in the season at this very ballpark. So we keep talking about it, but it keeps coming up. Stephen Nyland. And that will be, looks like a double as it banks off the wall. Throw not in time, another run scores. So Josh Fitzer on the RBI double of Stephen Nyland. Just over the third baseman, that pesky Todd Frazier. And Matt Peters is due up. So this one goes to the wall. And it's quickly 3-0 Twins, top of the first. Pouring it on here in the final game of the series, as it were. Peters, big hit, but corralled out there for the final out of the innings. So, we see 3 men cross the plate off 4 hits. Bats working so far. Here, down to the bottom of the first, and the first chance for the White Sox to go up on the board. And today, Irvin Santana takes the mound for the blue-studded Twins as he has a 6-game starts, 2-4 record, 4.79 ERA, 41 1/3 innings pitched, 45 hits, 36 strikeouts, 5 walks, and that 1.21 whip. He will face Tim Anderson first, who is 1 for 8 in the series with 4 strikeouts. So, very good situation for Irvin Santana. As the inside pitch called a ball, you could see it was off the plate. Maybe went around, who knows?
That's a ball.
Changeup misses the plate. There's the ball, ball 1. So Irvin Santana. And Tim Anderson will foul it off into the stands. Day off tomorrow for the Minnesota Twins. Everybody will be rested. And here's Jesse Peterson throwing down to Josh Fitzer. Brother connection for out number 1. Yes.
Batting second, left fielder.
And so Melky Cabrera, Jose Abreu, that pesky Todd Frazier, Tyler Saladino, Cody Ashe, Avisail Garcia, Yohan Moncada, and Omar Narvaez will round out the batting order for the home team Chicago White Sox. So I have to be very careful against Cabrera, as we have found out here in this series. And again, they go around on the outside fastball. 2 fastballs, a changeup and a slider in Irvin Santana repertoire. And here's Richard Salty, such a pivotal player at second base. He'll throw into Josh Fitzer, out number 2. of this inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And Jose Abreu will step in. That home average took a spike during this, but on the road he is amazing. 10 RBIs at home and just 6 on the road. Strike one as the fastball runs up on Irvin Santana. Strike two now. If you can get this guy out and get out of this inning, you will be in good shape as he's only thrown 9 pitches. Jesse Peterson, the speedster, throwing out a brother out connection to start, and brother connection to finish. Irvin Santana threw 1, no hits, no runs, and we lead 3-0. We're back up to bat here as the heart of the order comes through for Twins territory here in Chicago. Paul Fritchie, he's actually batting ninth.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder.
So,
8.
not the heart of the order, but Paul Fritchie is due up. And the 12th pitch of Luke Keysday will go for our 5th hit of the ball game. Oh my goodness, this one goes into center field, and that is a leadoff single for Paul Fritchie here in the second inning.
Left fielder, Tevis.
And Tevin Fair back up to the top of the order as Lukey tries to dance out of the way of this one, and what a game this has been so far. Tevin Fair due up. As you can see, last time he faced one pitch, the fastball. Does it again here, hits it down the baseline. Not going to be deep enough. So we will hold the runners at first and second respectively as Paul Fritchie rounded second going towards third.
Number 22.
Here's Nehemiah Rosu, no stranger to big spots. He 1 home run on the season. He was hit by a pitch last time up, and the infielders moved to double play depth. Rosu will hit into the double play. They could have had 3 if they would have made the tag, but they'll settle with 2, and we have 2 outs here.
Now batting,
Our half of the second
second
inning.
baseman, Richard.
So here's Richard
Salty.
Salty, of course. Him and Steven Nyland went on a tear here. Last time we were in this building. So here we go. Richard Salty. Ooh, went around too far. It would have been a strike anyway. Strike one. 1 for 1 singled in the first. Part of that big first inning here for the Minnesota Twins. Richard Salty. Curveball swung on and is caught out there left field, and that will end the inning. So we get a pair of hits, advance the runner to third, and can't do anything with it as we ground into the double play. Bottom of the second coming up for the Chi-Town White Sox. So Josh Fitzer hits this one back, and it gets through. Base hit, diving second baseman, not able to retrieve it, and there's 1 on here in the first. I don't know what it is. Team leaders in
Up
hits.
next for Minnesota.
Okay,
Shortstop,
entering play today.
Jesse Peterson.
Josh Fitzer with 32. Spiegel apparently in first and second with 35. Justin Lewis with 32. Travis Lee 29. Luis Gonzalez 27. And Thaddeus Roser 26 to round up the top. Jesse Peterson 0 for 1. Flew out in the first to the double play for the second time in this game. Peterson. Very good contact out there in right field, but it will be tracked down by the right fielder. Caught out number 1. Nope, just skipped the
batter,
schedule, but here's
designated
Travis
hitter,
Lee, 1 for 1,
Travis
designated
Lee.
hitting tonight. As Nehemiah Rosu takes catching duties. He is the only guy, one of the only guys that are in the roster yesterday, or in the lineup yesterday, that has returned today. So, ooh, the slider just missed by Travis Lee. 0-2 now to Travis Lee. Looking to get out of this inning with some points here, the Minnesota Twins. And he fouls this one back. And out number 2, quickly recorded.
Now batting, number 33.
Here's Steven Nyland. 1 for 1, doubled in the first inning. No stranger to home runs in this building. We keep talking about it, and it's relevant here. Ooh, big power swing on the fastball, strike one. Steven Nyland looking to at least get a base hit here, advance the runner, see what happens. Strike two on the slider, outside of the zone, down one, got him to chase. So the Minnesota Twins looking to get the bats moving again here in the third. Steven Nyland crushes one to center field. It's back. It's off the wall. Josh Fitzer gets a late start going to third, but he'll be in there. And I thought that was going to be tracked down. It just goes off the wall. So Steven Nyland almost hit his third home run of the building and third of the season. Oh my goodness. So Steven Nyland, that one just goes off the wall. We're going to actually take a quick look at that because I want to see how really close this was, because this was almost Steven Nyland's third home run of the season. So it's back. Back, could be gone, could be gone, could be gone. Just out of reach of Oshie. That wasn't even off the wall. That was off the ground, and then it takes a weird hop behind him, picks it up, and by the time he throws the ball, Josh Fitzer's almost halfway to third base. Didn't want to risk it with Nyland, so kept him at first. Lettering. Peters. Solid contact. It's going, it's going, it's gone! Matt Peters! 3-run shot! First Major League home run! Touch them all! Matt Peters, I do believe that was the slider that Lubke left over the plate, and Matt Peters was able to turn on and hitting it in to those damn bullpens out there, and it's 5-6-0 Minnesota Twins. Please excuse me for the language. Randy Replay just loves a good home run, especially the first one of the season. Touch 'em all, Matt Peters, and thank you for your patronage. Matt Peters and the Minnesota Twins absolutely destroying the Chicago White Sox. 6-0. That actually goes over into the fans here. Now Matt Peters looking for love, and he gets it. All the same as John DiMatteo, Richard Salty, Jesse Peterson, Josh Fitzer. No, that's Thaddeus Roser. So many beards on this roster. Like we said, here's Paul Fritchie.
Now batting, number 8.
One home run on the season. And Paul Fritchie will ground out and in the inning. So it's not all for naught here as we add a big one, a big bomb. Matt Peters. First home run of the season and 66 at-bats. So that's cloud cover in full swing here is Tevin Fair. Tevin Fair, good swing. Giving it a ride out there. Caught by the left fielder. What a play. Cabrera with a play for the Rivals. Wow, what a big hit there. I thought for sure this would be 2. Oh, what a diving catch. Great play. I'll applaud that one. I'll applaud that one every single time. So here's Nehemiah Rozu now. Able to hit this thing towards the gap. And there's a base hit. Nehemiah Rozu, second man on in the inning with 1 out. So Josh Fitzer. Curveball. Swung on. Base hit. Nehemiah Rozu will go to second. And Josh Fitzer in there at first. So a good curveball there.
Now batting, shortstop.
Swung on and
Jesse
there's a hit.
Peterson.
Jesse Peterson due up. And that will be the end of Lubke's day as he gives the ball to the manager. Let's see who we welcome in here. No ovation whatsoever. He led his team to a 6-0 deficit. And he's out of here in the 4th inning.
Please.
Derek Holland, 12 games, 0-0 record, 4.34 ERA, 37 1/3 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts, surrendering good averages to the batters. King ball's only 1 fastball. And that will end the inning. So 1 pitch gets out of the inning as Jesse Peterson grounds out to the shortstop, so 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Chicago White Sox due up. 11 hits for the Twins. Now what do you do if you're Irvin Santana? Well, you give up a base hit apparently as Peters corrals this one, throws it into second. So it took them 4 innings, but they got their first base hit of the ball game.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier. The fans love him here. He leads the team with 11 home runs. And he's been pesky towards the Twins. And oh my goodness! Off the foul pole, Todd Frazier. And that's why we call him the pesky Todd Frazier. Hit a home run in every single game we have faced him in, except for the last 2. He continues it tonight. 2-run homer, 12th of the season. We were just talking about home runs and pesky Todd Frazier's, and then the pesky Todd Frazier comes up and he hits a home run right off the foul pole. Oh my goodness. Inning over, so don't go unscathed as they add 2 from pesky Todd Frazier and his foul pole antics. Travis Lee 1 for 2, singled in the first.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Now we talked about it. Breaking balls aplenty here for this pitcher. Travis Lee, big hit. Left center field, down for a double. Over the wall, ground rule double. Excuse me, sorry, I had to do it. Ground rule, double rule. I love that. Goes over the wall there into the equipment area. Kevin Fair. Not able to get it as he trips or he dove one of the 2. Oh my heavens, you have got to be kidding me. There's another run will score. 6-3 now. Twins. And it's not the bullpen, it is the starters
The
now.
batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada. Strike. And there's another base hit. Throw to plate, throw to home, and will advance Moncada to second, so RBI double seems gone. 6-4, another man in scoring position. And Tim Anderson will score him on the RBI single. 6-5 now. Stealing. Not able to get him, so he will get the force out at first. And a stolen base. 2 strikeouts for Santana against his batter. And another base hit. This will score a run as it's a double. And it's a tie game here. So after going up 6-0 in the first inning here in the 5th, it's 6-6 now. Tyler Saladino. And that will end the inning finally as Tevin Fair puts it away, but they strike for 4 in this inning. 6-6 here at the end of 5. Oh my goodness. So now the bats need to get going. 1 for 3 singled in the second. Tevin Fair due up.
Left fielder.
All these breaking balls here.
Fair.
Tevin Fair down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Don't want to be too aggressive as he will hold up at first base, although might have made it after the throw was off the plate.
Now
So
batting,
Tevin Fair's on.
number
Nehemiah
22.
Rozu, 1 for 2 singled in the 4th. Gotta watch that double play ball now. Tevin Fair steals, and it's a fair ball. Going towards the corner. Tevin Fair will advance to third, and that is a double for Nehemiah Rozu. Off the steal, he gets up and he immediately runs.
Second baseman, Richard Salter.
So here's Richard Salty. Richard Salty. First pitch slider taken, ball 1. Big moment here for Salty. He is amped. Look at his batting stance. Here we go. A base hit would score a run, maybe 2, depending on how deep it was. Richard Salty, big bomb! Home run! This thing goes up halfway up the seats, and Richard Salty has his 3rd home run of the season, 3rd in this ballpark. Oh, Nettie! Touch them all! 9-6 Minnesota Twins after the 3-run homer. 5th of the season. He's now tied for the lead. I said 3rd of the season. It's the 5th. Oh my goodness, Richard Salty immediately 453 feet into the Chicago night sky. Oh my goodness. Lots of fans clamoring for that ball. They're not going to throw it back. Here's Josh Fitzer, 3 for 3. You got to believe that we're destined to win this game now as Fitzer gets another base hit. 4 for 4 today, Josh Fitzer. Runner goes, foul ball. Caught, but we get the stolen base as, no, he's got to tag up. Oh my goodness, double play. I totally don't know what happened. Richard Salty with a 3-run blast. He had to tag up, must have forgot. What a way to end an inning. Pretty good here in the 6th. But you got to believe he's on some sort of a hit count as Matt Peters. Oh, it might have went off his head. Went for the dive but missed. I do not think he will qualify for the win as Matt Belisle will come in. So Buddy Bouchers will remain in the bullpen. But Matt Belisle comes in. 9-6 Twins. Got a couple men on, and Irvin Santana exits as we welcome in Matt Belisle. 7 games, 0-2 record, 6 ERA, 12 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, surrendering really good average numbers to left-handed batters of 407. To end the inning and get us another shot. Melky Cabrera goes deep, and it's a tie game yet again. Are you kidding me? He's able to go down and muscle this thing up. Matt Belisle, goodbye baseball. So Matt Belisle throws 3 pitches and lets 3 runs come across. Melky Cabrera, 2-run homer, 4th of the season. This is getting out of hand now. Oh, excuse me. I do believe it's 9-8 Twins now. 9-9. My math was correct, and Matt Belisle
The first baseman, number
gonna have to
79.
wait one more pitch, but he's out of here. And our bullpen is just getting worse. So thin in the last couple days as Buddy Bouchers will come in.
Your attention, please.
8 games, 1-2 record, no saves, 3.54 ERA, 20 1/3 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, surrendering okay numbers to the batters. Scores decision past ball. Todd Frazier, are you freaking kidding me again? Making up for the times he did not hit a home run. The sinker runs up on Bouchers, and Todd Frazier hits another 2-run homer, his 2nd of the game. This is ridiculous. The Minnesota Twins bullpen giving away leads every single chance they get. Did they get paid off by the White Sox? Because this is just getting ridiculous. 13th of the season, 2nd of the game, Todd Frazier. 416 feet, and we have to watch it again. Majestic brings you this home run. For everything baseball, make sure it's Majestic. So Todd Frazier gives them the 2-run lead, 11-9 Minnesota Twins. Now, if the game would have went another direction, you would have seen Randy Replay not being as emotional as he is in this one as the curveball misses. Why wouldn't it? Boucher is already getting tired. He's throwing 9 pitches, everybody. Already getting tired. But he has a strike. Wow. Let me give you a doggy biscuit. Out number 2, Josh Fitzer. They need to light a fire underneath the booties of this Twins roster, especially the pitchers, man. Cody Ashley 1 for 3. Randy's a little fired up. I might get suspended for this, but, you know, You need a little color commentator here every once in a while. As the changeup is the second straight ball thrown by Boucher. Without emotion, life is just emotionless. Channeling my inner John Madden as the scoop throw finally ends the inning. But they had a couple and go ahead off the Todd Frazier 2-run home run. Top of the 8th coming up. 2 more batting chances for the Minnesota Twins. Fastball. Kevin Fair. That's a fair ball for Fair. It goes. He's going to be aggressive, go for 2, and he's in there with a slide. Throw off the plate. Lead off double for Kevin Fair. Okay, so Randy Replay on the other side of the emotional spectrum here. Happy about that one. Kevin Fair hits it fair, fair, double, double, fair, double, double. Starter comparisons, why not? Lupke went 3-2. Third, 6 earned runs, 11 hits. And Irvin Santana, 6 innings, 8 runs allowed, 9 hits. An opportunity. The end of 8, 11-9 White Sox. Twins trying to avoid the sweep as this is our last opportunity here. See what we can do. No doubt we'll see David Robertson. Yes, indeed. 13 games, 0-2. He has a blown save in the series, but he has 8 on the season. ERA of 5.40, 13 1/3, 15 strikeouts, surrendering good averages to left-handed batters. He had a blown save yesterday. Jesse Peterson, the shortstop, will come in. I think what we're going to do... Let's see. We're going to give... No, you know what? We're going to let 0 for 4, though. Keith Ryberg, 323 average. It's the highest average of anybody available to step up and bat. Jesse Peterson. He has a cut fastball, knuckle curve, and a fastball. So we're going to see what Jesse Peterson can do. Here we go.
Jesse Peterson.
3 outs to work with, 2 runs to score. Cut fastball gets him strike 1. It all comes down to this, folks. Jesse Peterson. Peterson. Down the line, there should be a base hit. It is. So Jesse Peterson, leadoff man, is on. Still need 2 more to tie. Hopefully send it in 2 extra innings. Travis Lee, the designated hitter, due up. He is 2 for 4 today. I know he has a double, so we're going to leave him in there. I do believe he has a double, I should say. Here we go. There's another double. Ooh, wowzers, what a hit. The low ball gets smacked into left field, and that is a double. So Travis Lee gets down and gets this thing. Here's Steven Nyland. So Steven Nyland, 2 for 4 today. And here we go. We're going to leave Steven Nyland in. 0 outs. Winning runs or tying runs are on second and third respectively. Nyland back up the middle. Will it be deep enough? Runner comes in, runner comes in, runner comes in. He will score. It was deep enough. Sacrifice by Steven Nyland. We get one out, but we get one. 11-10 now. Minnesota Twins.
The right fielder, number 21, Matt Peters.
And here's Matt Peters. For those of you that don't know, Robertson is about to blow another save, 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer in the third. You gotta leave him in, I would think, right? You know he's got power up there. So, Matt Peters. Strike 1 on the ball off the plate. What are you doing, Matt Peters? Oh, my goodness. 5 pitches gone in Robertson's day, 1 out. And not going to advance the runner. He'll go back to second base. Knuckle curve down in the dirt, as it were. Here we go. Cut fastball off the plate. You swing again, and he misses it. Here we go. Matt Peters Last chance for romance. A 2-run homer would give us the lead going into the bottom of the ninth. And knuckle curveball get. David Robertson looking like the pitcher of yesteryear. Here's Paul Fritchie, 1 for 4 today. Can't substitute him because the pitch has started. We're going to see what he can do though. And Paul Fritchie grounds out, ends the game on a bad note. The Twins drop another one. A complete series sweep here as we lose to the Chicago White Sox. Made it interesting there in the final inning, but you got to think we would substitute there. And just like yesterday, it is a heartbreaker, but that's baseball. You know, you're not going to win every single game, and you can't expect to. So the winning pitcher is Petrishka. There we go. Losing pitcher is Bouchers, and save goes to Robertson, his 9th of the season.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 11 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Twins, 10 runs, 19 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA.
And here we go. The first inning, we score 3. Third inning, we score 3 again. They tie it up in the 5th. We go 9-6. They make it 11-6, and then 11-9. Sorry. And then we go and we score a run in the 9th, but that's all we can do. 19 hits, you score 10 runs, you give up 2 home runs. Just glad to get that off day tomorrow. There's Todd Frazier, your player of the game, 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, scored 2 runs. Jose Abreu, 3 for 4, double RBI, scored a run. Yohan Moncada, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, RBI, scored a run. Melky Cabrera, 1 for 4, home run, 2 RBIs, and 1 run scored. The Twins bullpen and pitching staff as a whole gave up 3 home runs today. Jake Petrishka, 2 and 1 on the season. 1 innings pitched, no run, no hits, whatever. Richard Salty for your Minnesota Twins gets the nod here as he 2 for 5, home run, 3 RBIs, scored 2 runs. Travis Lee, 3 for 5, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Matt Peters, 1 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and scored a run. Steven Allen, 2 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs, scored a run. Buddy Bouchers will pick up the loss, his 3rd of the season. 2 outs pitch. 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned. No walks, no strikeouts. How many strikeouts did we have in today's game? I do wonder. I really do, bro. 4 strikeouts by Irvin Santana. That was it. Gonna get you back to the main screen and preview the next series here for the Minnesota Twins. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. I was wrong and mistaken. We do not get a day off as we look at the calendar after being swept by the Chicago White Sox. We go right to Cleveland. Excuse me as I yawn. 7-10 game, a 4-10 and a 1-10, all broadcasted on the MLB Network, which if we take a look at the standings, when we're on MLB Network, we are 0-4. So the big spotlight doesn't do us good as we lost 1 to Chicago, 1 to Cleveland, and 2 to Boston. So 0-4 on MLB Network broadcasted games, and we have a 3-game series coming up. Chicago White Sox are the only team to sweep us, let alone twice. Oh, and the Detroit Tigers Randy Replay's messing up more times than not here in this series. We appreciate if you just give him the chance to redeem himself and make it okay. So Kyle Gibson will go against Corey Kluber, 3-3 record, 42 1/3 innings pitched, 34 strikeouts, 5.74 ERA for Kluber. And Kyle Gibson, 4.41 ERA, 27 strikeouts, 32 2/3 innings pitched, 0-3 record here in the first game. In the second game, Todd Schmidt with the winningest pitcher in Twins history, no, not history, in Twins this season, with a 3-2 record, 4.18 ERA, 44 strikeouts, 47 1/3 innings pitched. He'll go up against Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco. Carlos Carrasco, 5-1 record, 43 2/3 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts, 3.09 ERA. And then in the finale, we have Nathan Reichert, 3.33 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 51 1/3 innings pitched, 2-4 record, going up against Danny Salazar, who really gave us a run for our money in the last game. 4 wins, no losses, 46 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts, 2.54 ERA. As another yard comes across, Nathan Reichert is still the leader in strikeouts for the MLB at 50. And thank everything baseball related, the Royals lost their game, so we are still in 4th place, 10.5 games out of the leading Cleveland Indians baseball team. The bullpen and the pitching in general, giving up a lot of late innings, giving up a lot of runs late in games. I mean, you saw it. We battled back. If not for that second or third home run, we would have won this game. Even the solo shot, we would have tied it. But looking ahead, I don't see this schedule getting any easier. As we face the Astros, who are 19-17. I mean, you think Kansas City would be a cakewalk, but they've had our number this whole season. Colorado won't be a walk in the park. Tampa Bay, you might get a win or two there, but Seattle is good. Los Angeles is good. Cleveland, obviously, first place. White Sox have your number. Boston, you drop 2 to them. San Francisco, 21-15, one of the best teams in baseball. So these next couple months are going to really define who we are as a baseball team and where we're going. We might even have September call-ups here in July. 27-9, the Dodgers, of course. But as we trek on, we'll deal with that. This has been Randy Replay. I'm going to sign off. See you in the next one.